Hi, I'm Phil Ainsley, Director of Adelaide Zoo. Welcome to Botanic Park, which is just outside of Adelaide Zoo, and we're in front of Adelaide's largest flying fox colony, our grey-headed flying foxes, which have been here since about 2010. The story of how grey-headed flying foxes arrived in Adelaide is actually very interesting. Historically, there's been records of grey-headed flying foxes occurring in South Australia, but never the formation of a camp or a colony. And behind us at the moment, that's what we refer to as a camp or a colony. So a really large group of flying foxes that are permanently based in a position. In the early 2000s, on the east coast of South Australia, so in Queensland and New South Wales, which is the traditional home for where the grey-headed flying fox occurs, at that point in time we were stricken by drought. So conditions weren't favourable, so the flying foxes started searching for alternate habitats, so areas where they could get food and water. Unfortunately, conditions along the eastern board were pretty similar, so there was definitely the formation of colonies in Victoria, and there was records of flying foxes turning up as far south as Tasmania on some of the islands in Bass Strait, and then the establishment of the colony that's now here in Adelaide. Initially, when the colony first arrived, there was a few hundred bats which initially settled in the Botanic Gardens, but they soon moved out and they formed their home in the Aleppo pines, which are behind us. And for the last 11 years, we've seen that colony grow and shrink depending on the conditions. At its peak, the colony was just under 25,000 flying foxes, and that was back in the early 2020s. We think the colony now, which often changes over time, and one of the big impacts is not only food sources, but definitely heat events that impact the colony itself, is around between 18 to 20,000, so a huge number of bats.